Start stream. Good morning. Today is July 25th, and we are on chapter 21. And today we are going to do practice exercises. So the first question that we are going to do is on page 945. Page 945. Question 1A. Page 945. Question 1A. And the question says, indicate whether each of the following costs of productive output is usually a variable or fixed. Okay, are you on that question?
What question? Which one?
Question E1A.
E1A.
Page 945.
Okay.
E1A. Read the question one more time.
Indicate whether each of the following costs of productive output is usually a variable or B fixed.
So,
Usually A variable or B fixed.
yeah. Number one, license fee for company car. License fee. Is that fixed or variable?
License fee. Fixed.
Fixed, yes, is one-time deal. So no matter how much you use the car, you need the license. Yeah, one license. Writing or wiring used in radio. Wiring used in radio.
That'd be variable.
Variable, that's correct. Machine helper's wages. Machine helper's wages.
Machine helper's wages.
Uh-huh.
Variable, right?
Variable, that's correct. Number four, wood used in bookcases.
Wood used in bookcases. That'll be variable.
That's correct. City operating license.
City operating license.
Uh-huh. City operating license, number five.
Fixed.
Fixed, that's correct. Number six, machine depreciation based on machine hours used.
Variable.
Variable, that's correct. Mhm. And seven, machine operators hourly wages.
I think that.
Hourly wages.
Well, that's fixed, right?
No.
Variable.
Machine operators hourly wages.
Varies.
So the more hours you work, the more you get paid.
But
Yeah.
they get paid at a certain amount of hours, don't they?
No, it depends on how many hours. If you work 3 hours, 4 hours, 7 hours.
Don't they get paid so much per hour though?
Yeah, that's what it says. It says machine operators hourly wages. Hour. If it says salary, then you would say fixed. Yeah, but this one is variable. And lastly, number 8, cost of required outside inspection of each unit produced.
Variable.
Variable, that's correct. Okay, that's the first question. The second question that we're going to do is E3A on next page. E3A. Let me see if I can go to Word here. Maybe the observers can.
Yeah, Goodrich and Ledbetter said they're on their way.
Who?
Goodrich and Ledbetter,
Ah,
they're on their way.
okay.
You said probably E3A on the
Yeah, E3A. The question is, Madison Company manufactures major appliances. Because of a growing interest in its products, it has just had its most successful year. In preparing the budget for next year, its controller compiled the following information. As you can see here, you have months July through December, and then you have one column volume in machine hours and electricity cost. Okay, using the high-low method, determine the variable electricity cost per machine hour and the monthly fixed electricity cost. Estimate the total variable electricity costs and fixed electricity cost if 4,800 machine hours are projected to be used next month. So the high-low method saying what? It gives us the variable portion, correct? So you take the highest activity and the lowest activity, and you take the corresponding highest costs minus the corresponding lowest cost divided by the highest activity minus lowest activity. So let me write this down. The variable portion is equal to variable portion equal, okay, highest cost corresponding with highest activity minus lowest cost. I'm just writing the generic thing. Minus lowest cost corresponding with lowest activity divided by highest activity minus lowest activity. All right, with that in mind, so look at the volume. Which month has the highest volume?
July, which is 6,000.
How much? July? 654. Yeah, that's correct. So what is the corresponding cost?
60,000.
So we do 60,000 minus, what is the lowest activity? Which month has the lowest activity?
December.
Which one?
December.
December. And the corresponding cost is
36,000.
36,000. So minus 36,000. The whole thing divided by the highest activity, which is the highest activity is 6,000 minus
6,000.
minus the lowest activity 3,000. So 60 minus 36 is how much is that?
4,000.
What? Oh, I put 60. Yeah,
it is
6.
60. It is 60.
Oh, the cost, sorry. Because 60,000 minus 36 is
24,000.
okay, 24,000 divided by 6 minus 3,000 is 3,000. So 24 divided by 3 is $8 per unit. Well, $8 per unit. This is the variable portion. All right, this is the variable portion, or the variable rate. Sorry, this is the variable rate per unit. So the question is asking us, using the high-low method, determine the variable electricity cost per unit per machine hour. So this is the variable portion and the monthly fixed electricity cost. So if you take for example July. Okay, take for example July. July has $60,000, correct? Total. That's the total. So if you do 6,000 times 8, what do you get?
6,000 times 8.
Yeah, 54? 48? So 48,000 out of the 60,000 is variable, and the rest is fixed. Okay? See how you get it?
So 48,000 is variable out of the 60,000.
And the rest of it is fixed. Yes, sir.
12,000 that's fixed.
Yeah. So if just take any month and do the same, but they are. So then the next part of the question, estimate the total variable electricity cost and fixed electricity cost if 4,800 machines hours. If 4,800 machine hours, so we're going to say 4,800 times 8. How much you get? 38,400. That is a variable. This is variable cost. Okay, so this is the variable cost per.
For next month.
And we talk about this 4,800 machine hours. That's not one of the months, correct?
That's projected to be next month.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess,
Yeah, that is the variable. Estimate the total, but this is only the variable. So how much is the fixed? See the if you get the fixed out of each of the because we don't have total cost here.
So we get the fix out the rest of the month to see.
Yeah, for all the months.
To find a pattern.
Yeah, and then see once you find it. Wait a minute. Look at it's giving us a total here 26,000. 26,000 and divide 26,000 times 8. What do you get? 26,000.
208,000.
Let me see. 26,000 times 8
208,000.
times 8 equal what?
208,000.
200.
208.
208. 2,000. Now this is the variable portion. Take that out of the. Take it out of the 287. 287,000 minus 208,000. What do we get? 79,000. So this is the variable. The fixed portion. Now divide 79,000 by 26,000. 79,000 divided by 26,000. What do we get? $3. So this is the fixed portion. $3. This is the fixed portion. This is the fixed portion. So, since we have now 4,800, okay, 4,800 times 3. What do you get? 4,800 times 3. What does it give her?
4,800 times 3. 14,400.
14,400. So this is the variable fixed, sorry. This is the fixed portion. Okay? This is the fixed portion. So the variable portion was 38,400 and the fixed portion is 14,400. Okay?
This is how we're gonna solve number 2.
No, that's
No, I'm talking about our homework.
huh?
Our homework asks us to solve like the same thing, like the same type of problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it, yeah. Okay.
With the balance of time.
No, not yet. We still have some more to do. Let's go to a question
Larry should be like, he just got off of work.
7, E7A. E7A next. Because we need to cover the topics that we did yesterday. E7A, page 947. Okay. Meadowlands, I hope I'm saying it correctly. Meadowlands design produces head design and design. That's the whole name. Meadowlands Design produces head covers for golf clubs. The company expects to generate a profit next year. It anticipates fixed manufacturing cost of 200,500 and fixed general and administrative expenses 80,000 for the year. Variable manufacturing and selling costs per set of head covers will be $8 and $12 respectively. Each set will sell for $30. So the first question is, compute the break-even point in sales. Okay, that means in units. So what is the formula for break-even? Break-even in units, BE equal fixed cost. You remember that? Fixed cost, okay, divided by unit contribution margin. Let me write it down. Okay, fixed cost divided by contribution margin.
Unit contribution margin.
Contribution margin per unit. All right. So how much is the total fixed cost?
200,500.
Now wait, be careful. It says the company expects to generate, okay, and then it anticipates fixed manufacturing cost 205 and fixed general admin is 80,000. So add the two, what do you get?
280,500.
205,000 plus 80,000.
Yeah, that's what I just gave you. 280,500.
Okay. How much you said?
280.
Let me go back here. 200,
80.
all both together, correct?
Yes, sir. 280.
80, 500 divided by the unit contribution margin is the sale price minus variable cost. So what is the sale price in this case? $30 minus variable cost. What is the variable cost?
It says 8 and 12. So,
Uh-huh.
by both.
Yes, sir. Minus, I'm sorry, 30 minus,
8 minus 12.
no, minus both the 8 and the 12.
That's what I'm saying. Minus 8 and minus 12.
Yes, like that, yeah. What do you get?
10.
10, all right.
You do it the other way. 8 plus 12 is 20. You subtract that from 30.
From 30, okay.
10.
10. So therefore, what do we get?
Divided by 10.
28
28,000.
and 50, yeah, 2850. 28050. 28050. This is the units in order to break even. They have to sell 28,050 units, or those, what do you call them, the gloves or sets, in order to break even. So this is the break even in number one. Compute the break even in units. Compute the break even point in sales dollars now. Now we know the units are 28,050, correct? So what is the sale price?
$30.
All right, times 30. So what do we get? 2850 times 30.
841,500.
841,500. That's correct. So this is the break even in dollars. So the break even in units is 28,050. The break even in dollar amount is 841,500. Okay. Number 3. If the selling price is increased to 34 per unit and fixed general and administrative expenses are cut to 37,500, what will the new break-even point be in units? So that means you're going to do these calculations first.
The fees and general expenses are cut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so instead of the 80,000, it will be 37,500. So we'll have to.
See the if the selling wait, okay. I'm number 3. If the selling price is increased to 34 per unit and fixed general and administrative expenses are cut by 37,500.
37. That's
Huh?
gonna be cut to 37. That's gonna be the amount. That's not how much.
2. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. 2. So how much did we cut then?
52,500. I'm looking off the head right there. 42,500.
So
But I mean, well, I guess we could take that from the 280,500 instead of just. I mean, we could just add the 37,500 onto 200,500 because that's.
exactly.
Yeah, we do that.
So what do you come up with?
238,000.
Yes. So we're going to have, so we will say 200, 500 plus
37,500.
plus 37,500. Okay, the whole thing is divided by, now the sale,
Subtract 34 from 8 and 12.
say it again.
We're going to subtract 34 from 8 and 12.
No, you subtract the other 8 and 12 from 34.
Well, still, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. So 30 minus
34
minus
12, so it's going to be 14.
minus 20 actually.
Oh, yeah.
34 minus 20
14.
divided by 14. All right. So, what is it? We said 238,000 divided by 238,000 divided by how much we said?
14.
By 14,
It's 17.
and that gives us
17,000.
okay 17,000 units. Yeah. Okay. That is number 3 requirement. And number 4 says prepare a graph.
It would be like a scatter graph.
I think if you usually the break even, okay, you have your fixed cost is like that. Okay, that's your fixed cost, and then you have your variable costs. I think it's going to be like that, and you have your sale. Your sales are going that direction. And let me see what they. Okay, so your sales, that's your sales, the one from here, that's your sales. And then this is your fixed cost. How much is the fixed cost? 238, correct? So that's probably if you say, okay, 0, 100, 200. Okay, it has to pass. You know, when you put your costs. Okay, this is if you put this your say if these are units produced. Okay, unit produced, and these are your costs. Okay, and if you put the cost like I'm going to say start with 15, so I can have that 238. So if I have 200, 400, 600,000. Okay, so the let's assume that the 238,000 comes through here, right? And then so where is the break even?
Break even.
Okay, how many units we have to break?
Oh well, 17,000 is a new break even point.
So the 17,000 must be, if you say, yeah. So that's usually the break even here.
Oh, okay.
And so 5, 10, 15, 20. In this case, it will, yeah, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20. So that would give us the break even here. That's the graph.
Okay.
Yeah, and from here and above is going to be your total revenue. From here and down, all of those are you're covering, trying to cover the costs. Yeah. So that's how it should like. This is your fixed cost. Okay, these are your sales. This one is start from the corner of the variable cost, the fixed cost. That's your variable cost. That's how the graph should look like. Yeah. Okay. I wish there is a break-even graph that you can do, but that you can do it through Excel, or they will exactly give us how it should be. Yeah. But that's how it should look like. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's it for practicing for chapter 8. I'm sorry, chapter 21. And
Yeah, I could plug that in with this homework right now.
huh?
I could do that. If I was dead, use that.
So in the balance of time, I think this is since tomorrow is the last day. I think tomorrow is the last day. We're going to devote today and tomorrow for finishing your homework and finishing your exam 1 and 2. I need exam 1, guys.
Yes, sir. Doing it right now.
Okay, how far are you on exam 1?
The truth.
80%.
80%? I need it today.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay, go ahead and work on it for now so I can collect it and enter it in the system. All right, and let me stop here. And
Hey, what's wrong with the Wi-Fi, John?
and I'm going to be available here for if you have any questions, any if you need any assistance, just let me know.
Yeah, what's wrong with this TC Wi-Fi?
Nothing.